Hi, it's Candy with The Art of Planning, and today we're planning the inside of our journal. The inside is called the signature. That's where you get to take your notes, do your planning, and write your memories and all of that. So the last time we did the flip part, that was the front. Today we're going to do the signature. And actually I have put it together. I had to change the plans a little bit. That's no big deal, but I've put it together. I've centered inside. I want to show you how how the pages work, and then we're actually going to attach some of the pockets and the tags and that kind of thing in here. So we'll work for just about 15-16 minutes, and then I'll work on it and I'll show you the completed one in the next video, okay? Here are the papers I put together. This is just a tea-dyed one that has some patterns on it. You'll see that. Here's another tea-dyed one I have attached to this pocket already. Here's another one. Your inside of the pages can be all different sizes, all different colors. They can be however you want to. This is a glassine envelope. I attached a tea-dyed doily with that. Let's just flip through them. I don't need to explain everything. This is actually a piece of the cardstock that came with this set, and I used several of those again just to tie it together. This is out of a floral book. This is another pocket I've gone ahead and attached, and this is out of a music book that was in my collection. This is a real fun piece. This is out of a German dictionary. I have no idea why I have that. It was probably in my collection of books from my family. This also is a tea-dyed doily, and it's really, really pretty, and it's very, very fragile. So what I decided to give it more stability in this was to lightly glue it down to the German dictionary page, so that then we didn't have to keep turning this back and forth with just the doily. So I think that gives it a lot more stability. Another piece of paper from the paper line, craft paper. This is just out of another book. Here's a map. I have several atlases. And then there's your center right there. That's the center of the book. And so this is going to be the other side of the pages. There's the other side of the atlas. So now we're going to come to, we did back here too, I just didn't explain it. The things that are paper clipped, those are pockets and different pieces that I know where I want them. So that's the planning part of the art of planning in your journal. This, I'll show you what we're going to do when we get there. Oops, too loud. There's the craft. That's going to be a belly band. We had one over here, right there. Put a little tag in there. There's the other side of the German dictionary, because this is where your doily was, and instead of attaching it this time to the German dictionary, I attached it to the flower page. So you can do anything you want with these. This piece of paper was fun because it was ombre. So on this side over here, when you do the ombre, you get the dark blue effect. And then on this side, because you folded it and the way it's attached in the journal, it almost looks white here, but it's the ombre effect from dark to light. This I've got in here because I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, how I'm going to use these, but I do know that I'm going to use these back here. This is the other side of the glassine sack. So this is the side. This is the bottom of the sack. So it's not open anywhere. It just becomes a page here. So there are numerous things I could do. Haven't decided what exactly I'm going to do, but I want to work either this sheet in or this in as a tag or maybe a pocket. I don't know, but it's going to go in there someplace. And then this is a pocket at the top, and here's a tag I want to use in there. Now I like to keep the pages that are kind of light. I like to keep those for journal entry where you can write on them. So if we get it too full with pockets and stuff, then it's not as easy to write on. So then when I use the pockets on things, I try to use those on pieces of the journal where it wouldn't be easy to write on necessarily. But if you use pockets on them, then you can put tags in there that are light colored, and you can take it out and write on the tags, okay? So that's kind of like what I like to do. That's the way I think of it. So let's go back here and I'll show you what we're going to do. All of these little pretties that I had put down right here, they're going to be either tags that go in pockets or pretty little things to decorate with. But again, I try to leave the light places where I can write, and then just use the pockets where we need to be able to put tags. Now see, right in here I have this that can be written on. I don't know if that's what will end up there or not, but I wanted to be able to show you that. So let's go over here. I need to see. I think the first page that we need to work on right here is the map page. I have, if you can see, I've stitched around the map page. Anything that has to be close work today, been a little bit of a challenge for me. I have an eye infection. I get it several times a year. I always know when it's coming on. That's fine. It doesn't do any good, except that I can anticipate that I need to start doctoring. But man, it's a pain. Okay, now let me see where we are. I'm gonna move you up. I think that'll work. This is what I like to use, the Art Glitter Glue. It is really one of my favorites. I use the glue stick sometimes, but I really like this Art Glitter Glue. So I'm going to attach it so this can be a pocket. So we're just going to put it on the 3 sides. And I'm going to attach it kind of in the center, and I want it to start at the bottom of the map, and I want to leave this white part down here anyway. Okay, so that's what we'll do. So when we glued it around the edges. We left the open top. And we'll be able to put any kind of a tag in there that we want, or 2 or 3 tags. That'll work out great. I use a lot of wax paper whenever I work in the studio. I like to glue on it, because if I get glue on it, it's no big deal. I don't have it on my surface. I can throw it away. That works real good. And then also, after I've glued something and I want to flip over to another page and work on another page, I can just tear a piece of it off. I can put it like this. I can turn to my next page, and I don't have to worry about anything sticking. Okay, now we're going to glue the next map pocket. I do not have to put it in the center. I could put it over at the edge, and I think that's what I'm going to do with this one, is just put it over the edge a little. And again, just glue it and put it on. Okay, now, as a learning tool, it's important to get the pin back in there, and I try to put it in between anytime I use it, because I've lost way too many pins, and the glue dries up on you, and it just becomes a pain. So, just go around the edge. It does not take a lot of glue, but I like to use a nice amount. So, get that puppy on. Put the glue on. Okay, and I want it over at this edge now. Also, if I have to adjust anything enough that I leave extra glue on the paper, wax paper is the trick, because then you can put your wax paper down, you can do like this, and you can blot up any excess glue with your wax paper. And just do that once or twice, and you have your excess glue off of your page here and onto your paper. And it's just, I started to say a trick, but you guys may already know this because it is so easy to do. So we'll go over there and we'll put another tag in the pocket. Now, I have lots of tags that I'm already working on and lots more that I will be working on, but I want to get the tags done right now. Okay, now here's the other thing that I want to show you while we're working on this. No big deal, but this is one of the pages that was longer than the 8.5 by 11. It was more of a ledger size. And what I want to do here, I used the whole size and then I flipped this back. And I want to make this like a tuck spot. The fold over sheet's going to be like the whole place where we can put something. So I'm just going to take my glue, because this really is hard because my eyes. Okay, make sure you can see. Okay, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to run glue at the top and at the bottom. We're going to attach it at the top and bottom, so it leaves us a whole big place to tuck something in. And then, just to pretty it up a little, I want to run this lace at the edge of this. So I will take this glue This lace came from Hobby Lobby. I just happened to know that. I will take that. Okay. This is the way I want it. I'm just going to lay the edge of the lace at the edge of the paper. And I skimped a little on this end, so as I make sure it's down real well, I scooted it this way a little. And there we have it. I want to make sure. Okay, now, quite obviously, the ends need to be trimmed, and I will go back in and attach this lace a little bit better, but now you have a place where you can still write. You can absolutely write on this side. You can journal here. You can flip this over. You can journal here. You could even make notes here. We can always also put in, and I will, some big note cards here that you can journal on. You could save special little souvenirs. You could save programs from children, from grandchildren, special things. So this is a great area to save some pretty good sized things. So I wanted to show you that. Then the other things, I mean, are just a repeat of what we've done. Just deciding where you want them, how you want to use it. The papers are carried from the outside envelope flips, so it just all will flow together, and I hope worked very nicely, and I hope that helped you see how a signature works and how you put it together. I mean, it's just all in your mind, what you want to do and how you want it to work and how you want it to coordinate, and how much do you want to decorate and how much do you want to be able to write in. If you want to decorate more, that's perfect. If you want to write more, that's great too. You know, it's kind of knock yourself out. Do what you want to do, period. And after you do this one, then you can turn around and do another one and do something else also. So, I wanted to do that with you, and I will keep working on this, and then I will show you what I end up with. I would look forward to doing that, and then I've got lots of other things that I'm working on and thinking about and having fun with. So if you have any questions, write those in the comment bar, and I will look forward to talking to you next time. Comment, leave a comment. I love hearing from you all. Subscribe if you haven't. Click that bell for notifications, and have a wonderful weekend if you are watching this on Friday, when I hope to get it posted. Thanks, everybody. See you soon. Bye.